cool, aren't they? They are really cool.
I think this is like his third run out in his car, and of course he went down to see him earlier. Spring car. So he certainly gets some deep time on this course today.
It's okay, everybody's like so nice, haven't we? As you say, said earlier on, real entrepreneur. And I couldn't say it because it was when we had Sean Morris up in there. So that's a little line. Have Sean Morris up here, of course, the dark Victoria from the...
Okay, so we're back here again, Brian, Huggy Farm. It's Goodwood Festival of Speed 2022. I think we're all just desperate to get right at the blocks this year. There's a really good buzz, isn't there?
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic this year, Dinah. And we've got a course change this year to show off the cars with the level of suspension and the drivability of these vehicles off-road. Instead of it being flat, there's quite a lot of tricky bits, should we say, which just show off the levels of suspension and the ability to drive really fast over undulous terrains.
Well, you've got the Polaris, of course, the XP Pro, which is sat over in the back there. It's a brilliant little cars. They've
very convenient.
Yeah, convenient, wasn't it? Yeah. But they've really taken off the classes. There's events for them now. It's a huge field.
Yeah, it's almost like a way of life as well. If you do get into the Polaris scene, they have a range of clothing, they have tools, they have holidays and weekends away where you can go on Polaris driving days. Well, again, for the whole weekend, Polaris camps. It's absolutely massive in the United States, and it's just seemed to filter down throughout the world. Slightly a victim of its own success, where you're struggling to get the parts, obviously, with this particular crisis that we've had worldwide. The parts are getting more difficult to attain because they've got to come from the United States.
Yeah, I think it's across the board though, isn't it? Got a few cars, it's been a bit last minute, isn't it? But it's a funny old year, 2022, and we should mark it. It is a very strange year, but I think for Goodwood, it's going to be an absolute corker because there's been so many, during lockdown and all the rest that we've had, so many people have been modifying and developing, redesigning. I mean, we've got 40 cars here this year, and every single one has changed something somewhere, whether it's the driver, the colour, whatever. It's a lot of change gone on, but that's really good for the sport too, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because we're constantly evolving, and a new idea comes up and that gets implemented, or even again you say that a new colour, someone might get a new sponsor, or just fancy a change. And it's nice to see the cars, it's nice to see them all so well turned out. There's a lot of polish and teacup going on this weekend and not so much gear oil.
Now look, you've had a heck of a time yourself as well, not least with some cracking events that you've been out doing, but also on the chase, doing pretty well, I think.
TV celebrity.
Got to mention that, definitely been celebrated. Very quick talk through on that with Sean Wallace, wasn't it, up against one of the mighty ones?
Yeah, Sean Wallace, 2004 Mastermind champion. Genuinely lovely guy. Went down to L Street Studios, filmed for the day, and ended up winning £66,000 for his team. Personally taking 54,000 back. Went back home with my head held high.
And so you should have done absolutely exceptional. So not just a genius driver, a brilliant person to have around the place in any case, but also a
Don't
mastermind.
forget me singing,
and
dancing.
Who can forget
All
you
round
singing and
entertainer.
dancing? But so for you, Huggy, sum up Goodwood Festival of Speed for us.
It's like being invited to race at the Olympic Games and getting a ticket with the A crowd to play football in the World Cup final with all the professionals. We're here with an absolute myriad of all sport. Just
top flight stars.
The best in the world is all here, and it's great to be invited. You feel very special to be invited here and to come and race your car against not just the best in our particular field, but to showcase it for the whole world.
And the best moment for you, hill climb or the arena, the shootout, or the ambience?
It's a bit of everything. I mean, the other year, watching the rally cars, the classic Group B's going around the rally stage, then seeing Michael Schumacher's V10 Ferrari doing burnouts, and then the Red Arrows flew past. You know, it's just an absolute overload on your senses of everything that's good in life.
Okay, so very quickly, for this year, 2022 into 23, plans for Brian Huggy Farmer?
Well, I'd like to go out and win a few championships, but we're busy working at Guard Protection to push the new scaff shirt that we're out there trying to infiltrate the market more, and to try and make it a buzzword for a safety shirt for the construction industry, specifically scaffolders. But I got convinced by Gary Bowers, who will be on later on, no doubt,
Yes.
to co-pilot for him in France.
Yeah.
I'm generally not that good doing the road books. I'm more of a driver. But I agreed, and we went out. We had an absolutely great event at Soissons in France, and that was a good result. Took the car home without any incidents.
Yeah, it's all really good. We forgot to add entrepreneur into your little list of achievements.
That's the problem with the French, they don't have a word for entrepreneur.
That's true. It just gets worse, doesn't it? Huggy, is there anything else you would like to say to the organisers of Goodwood, to everybody here for 2022?
Well, I just hope everybody has a stress-free, trouble-free, incident-free weekend. Enjoy the ambience, enjoy the social side, enjoy the racing. And another angle is that we've got a bit of a legend coming to join us up on the Off Road Arena. It's former Dakar champion. He's also an Olympic shooter. I believe he got a bronze medal at Olympic level. So not only can he drive, if you try to steal his car, he could probably shoot you on the way out. Nasser Al-Attiyah is an absolute legend, especially in off-road circles, just for his attainment, his multiple rally wins, his rally raid wins, his Dakar wins. He's a bit of a legend, but he's going to come up and going to see how proper guys do it.
I love it. As always, a genius, and just wonderful to interview you, as always, every year, Huggy, we get this done, and it's really, really nice, and just great to catch up with everybody this year, and no more so than ever before. It's absolutely brilliant, and just a great crew out there. Some tremendous cars. I just know you're going to go out there and you're going to make off-road motorsport look absolutely fantastic.
Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to put on a show, but also, no matter how we look at it, we've got this competitive spirit. That's why we do this. And you all laugh and you think, well, great, your mates won, but secretly you want to win. Everybody wants to. Everyone's going to push it on Sunday, that last little bit, just to try and get that fraction of a second.
Yeah.
Like last year was so close. Everybody's there, everybody's watching, and it's all on Tenterux. It's running in reverse order, where the vehicles that are not expected to be in the top three get sent out first. So it is seat of the pants. The top three fastest cars go out last, and that it creates such an atmosphere, and everybody, no matter what your affiliation is, everyone's there watching, and it's more and more popular as the years go on. You can see that we've got our own grandstand, and it's just become a real place.
Complete out of France, but the class is away. This is going to be a good time. What's doing that? Huggy Farmer out on course right now and doing it for the UTVs.
Huggy's got a great line down here over the rough stuff in front of us. Let's see how he takes it this time. Very quick into it. Setting the car up nicely. You see how the car just floats over the front. Spencer doing his bit. Beautiful setup on that car.
He got that perfect. And you know, when you watch him go down through, it's not that bit where you sort of clench and thinking, oh crikey, it looks so smooth, and actually he's eating up the ground extremely fast.
Yeah, his speed through there was really good.
Oh, lovely. Real control. They say it takes part in the French events. The French events are very, very fast indeed, and over some incredible terrain. Through the Pyrenees, you name it. Beautiful stuff, plains and valleys.
Bear in mind this car is 900 cc, it's less than a litre, and it's turbocharged, running close on 200 horsepower, in a fairly high state of tune. But very, very lightweight car, very manoeuvrable.
So ton for ton as well, the
Exactly,
bigger cars.
power to weight ratio.
Yeah. Right up there. But they are twitchy, they're not, you know, you've got to get the hang of them. So coming down through, and he's absolutely got the hang of this one. So Huggy Farmer then, and it's interesting to see who's picking to go where on this course. Good run from Huggy so far. He's lovely coming down through that.
Very tidy, very composed. Unlike in real life.
That was a big sigh from Paul and Julia there. All the things like that, I saw that. So I tell you what, the anticipation, or the anticipation, if you prefer, building beautifully as Huggy comes down through that fast straight. The beautiful backdrop of Goodwood laid out behind him. Coming towards the final afternoon, Goodwood Festival of Speed 2022, what a year it's been, and what a finish. The Britpart Off Road Arena, checkered flag for Huggy. This is going to be very interesting. That was foot, tyre, wheel, perfect. 234.
So anyway, Huggy, just as always, a joy to be doing the commentary for you all up there. I'm really looking forward to it. So we'll see you out on course for Goodwood Festival
Absolutely, thank you, Diana.
2022. See you
Thank you very much. Scaff shirt, it's the future.
Huggy Farmer goes into the lead on a 2 minutes and 34. So Becky Clark, so Jake Williams running in third at the moment, Anna Mitchell running in fourth. That's not a bad lineup.
A 10-second lead then for Huggy.